Sorry I'm late. I was reading B-Side You at bsideyoucomic.com or Tapas or Webtoons for free.
Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Late Starters. Sup, y'all? It's been a long week.
It's Monday.
It's been a while.
It's Monday.
It's the most Monday of the Mondays, though.
Monday. It's okay. No one will ever know.
You know what they will know?
No.
What happened last time, because we're going to give them a recap.
Oh, hey there. So we kind of finished up all the big battle stuff at the top of Mount Moon with the Team Skulk and the Zapdos, and I don't know. We got some rest at the Pokemon Center, and this kind of feels like a new chapter for us. We're turning a blank page on our lives. So yeah. We left the Pokemon Center, and Calynn stole all the Band-Aids, as she's wont to do. And then they suggested that we head to the museum. And, yeah, I was okay with it, but also I was scared. And we went to the museum, and the guy with the J, his name starts with J or maybe S, I don't remember. He joined us, and we all headed over there. And then I saw Becca through the window, and I panicked, and Ford kind of helped talk me down, and I went in, and I think they were gonna come in with me, but then Posey started standing off with this random Mareep, and the Mareep belonged to this guy, this like fancy uppity dude who Ford knew from school, apparently. And I guess they're like rivals or enemies, and then there was something about Calynn thinking that the guy whose name was Marceau actually had a secret crush on Ford or something. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of drama there. But they decided to have a Pokemon battle. And after they established that, Jet challenged Calynn to a Pokemon battle just to, because they were the first ones to battle each other before starting their journey. So they want to check in and see how strong the other one has gotten. Meanwhile, I went in to the museum, and Becca was there, and she was amazing. And when we talked for a while, and I finally, oh my gosh, you guys, I asked her out, and I was so scared, but then she was gonna respond, and then those kids from the bus showed up, the jugglers, and they were terrible, and I couldn't let them make me look like an idiot in front of Becca, so I pretended to be cool, and I felt really dumb. But then somehow they challenged me to a Pokemon battle, or I challenged them. I don't know. We're gonna battle. And Becca said she wanted to watch, and also she's gonna go on a date with me, and I don't. Spoons, enough. I don't know. I'm nervous enough. I don't need. Stop poking me. Okay. Anyway, so we all went outside, and we squared off against everyone. And our Pokemon are ready, and we picked all our Pokemon, and we're gonna battle now.
The Pokemon rush towards each other. The trainers glare across the field at each other. And Becca says, "Go, Victor!"
Yay! Oh god, I have to win this.
Up first is Victor.
Weasel! Intimidate him with your cool growl attack.
Calynn.
Just imagining Weasel Weasel's growl attack are those tubes that you whip through the thing that just...
It's a didgeridoo.
Filled with chinchilla droppings.
This is the music of a killer, Bella.
Oh my god.
Canonical in Twilight. Canonical. Not some bullshit we made up. Calynn's just gonna be like, remember Chunks, you spent all that time training, and she's gonna use Ace Trainer, and she's gonna boost up one of Chunks's stats to stage 1 trained.
Hell yeah. Forward.
Go get him, Aaron.
Jed will say, you got this, War Turtle. Show him who's boss. Mareep. No, Flufferball.
We can only speak in Pokemon from now on. Is that a? I'll be like, Mankey.
Mankey. You know what to do with that kid.
Does he?
Mareep.
Mareep. Somebody stole it. Chunk up.
Mareep, the baguettes.
Real.
All right, Chunks is gonna go for this war turtle with. Fuck that. Chunks is gonna get over there and then fucking Dragon Rage this bitch, and then Chunks will roll out next turn. Fuck this shit.
Fuck
I
yeah.
don't know why I just got so violent.
You got to. It's Pokemon.
Got to. Yeah, Chunks is gonna get over there, and then Chunks is gonna Dragon Rage.
Dragon Rage. 12 will hit.
Chunks is gonna go over there and give it Chunks' best roar as a cool dragon-looking Pokemon, not a dragon type, just dragon-looking. And Chunks is gonna hit this thing with fire, but I imagine also some force, because it's not really about fire type attacks. That's just flavor on this. It's really about the force of a dragon's rage coming from Chunks' mouth heart directly into this war turtle's face. And it looks like 15 points of damage.
This is a dragon type attack, and dragon type is flat to water. It doesn't do anything. But his special defense, which is what he subtracts from that, does take away the 12 damage. He still takes the 15 from the effect.
Gotcha.
Anything else for Chonks?
Not for now.
All right, so this war turtle takes the dragon rage and shakes its head and is back in the battle. Next up is Aaron.
He's gonna move up 5 spaces. This is gonna be his turn. He's gonna move to there.
All right, next up is War Turtle. As it shakes off that damage from the Dragon Rage, it retaliates with Water Gun. Jed will say, try to finish it quick.
Is that what you tell your girlfriend?
Whoa, Calynn!
Sorry.
Boo!
From across
Bully
the
Calynn, boo!
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to, wait, why am I apologizing to you, Victor? I'm supposed to be the bully.
So that's 48 damage minus Chonks'
Special defense, because it's...
special. Yeah.
That's why I boosted that.
This is why we boosted. And the War Turtle will kind of sidestep. Next up is Marceau's Mareep. Beep. As Aaron gets closer to it, these lightning bolts on the side of it will just crackle as it runs forward. And it'll hit you with the tackle. So that will hit. It'll be 21 minus Aaron's defense. And it gets pushed back 2 squares. And Marceau will say, yes, take the hitch out of its giddy up, Flufferball. And now ready for your next attack.
Does he hear it? Does he hear himself?
I don't think so. I don't. Surely
Yikes.
he wouldn't keep it going if he did.
You'd think.
He's always talked like that, though.
And they let him stay in school?
I guess not, because he's here.
He did get kicked out of accounting school.
You're like bullying my bully. It makes you like a 2nd-degree bully.
Yeah, again, we should have switched sides, but you guys didn't want to stand next to what's-his-face.
I didn't care. I think he didn't want to stand over here.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, boo. I'm supposed to be cheering for him.
Thanks, Ford. I forgot to put the elect kid, and he's very fast.
And incredibly strong.
So fast that he missed his turn.
Yeah.
He's fast as fuck, boy.
What's his overland? He's not very... He's fast. He's quick. He's not very fast. It's a nerd joke.
Okay. Fucking nerd.
You don't divide it, you split it.
Oh,
Down,
two.
look, and then reverse it. Do. Are you gonna attack me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm just thinking about how to do it.
Pretend you did it earlier.
This happened earlier. He used Swift.
Swift never misses.
Oops, Swift never misses. He runs up, hits Basil, and then runs back to his spot. Oh.
Coward. Oh!
Ooh,
Jesus
buddy.
Christ.
22 minus defense. Special defense.
Good God.
Basil's turn.
Okay, so Elekid just threw a bunch of stars at my sweet baby boy. It ran away like a fucking coward.
Mm-hmm.
That won't stand. He's still so far away, like a fucking coward.
He is a coward.
He is a coward. You know what? Fuck it. Basil, move closer. You can't break a few eggs without turning into
A basket.
a basket. Yeah, thank
An
you.
executor.
An executor. Yeah, you gotta break a few omelets to splash eggs on your face. Basil takes that hit, and then he shakes it off and rushes forward.
Hell yeah. Jed'll say, "You got her, War Turtle. Keep moving. Don't let her hit you." Victor.
Victor really wants Basil in this battle. He wants him to get a couple hits. He's gonna use a potion.
So I think a regular potion just does 20, and that
Good news, I don't have a regular potion, but I do have 3 super potions.
that'll fully heal Basil.
Fuck yeah, I will. You got it, bud.
Calynn.
Calynn is going to say, "Focus up, Chonks. We're at a disadvantage, but that doesn't mean that we have to lose. We're gonna be fine." And she's gonna use focus training on Chonks, which is gonna give a +1 to accuracy and then a +2 to any skill check. But I'm gonna just worry about that accuracy bonus for now.
Hell yeah. Marceau is gonna say, "Flufferball, you're doing great. You got him on his heels." Theo, "All right, elect kid. They're already having to use the potions. Go for it." Ford.
Don't shame me for keeping my Pokemon healthy. Jeez. I almost died.
Yeah.
Ford's gonna look over at Calynn and watch what Calynn did, and then he's gonna look at her and go, "Boo!" And then he's gonna do the same thing and use focus training to improve his Pokemon's accuracy.
And then Calyn's going to look directly at Marceau and be like, "The finest form of flattery is imitation."
Well, thank you.
She's
That's
being
such
a
a
dick.
fucking nerd.
Yeah, she's making fun of you.
Why are you helping him?
God, he doesn't get it. I want him to know that you're making fun of him. He honestly thinks you're being flattering.
Thinks I'm being nice. What would I rather do now? What's up, buddy? You got this.
Would you rather me?
Yeah? Uh-huh.
Oh, get him.
Come
fire. Fire type. Get him. That was me being
Oh, was that
you.
an impression? That's you being me.
Yes.
Oh. Wow.
I thought his real voice just came out for a second.
Shut up, Ford. Don't tell people.
Oh, you've heard his real voice. Hang on. Let's pause the battle and hear about this for a second. So this is a thing he chose?
Yeah, he's been doing it since we were kids. But we all remember
This
what
is
he
my
actually sounded
regular voice now.
like.
Maybe
Wasn't all-
bullying is a cycle.
It's clearly not working on this guy.
No, I cannot be bullied. That is correct.
Oh, you can be bullied.
You
The
just
fact that you're too
try it.
stupid to understand it, that's
you
not
just
my
try
problem.
it, Mohawk.
That's just a description.
Your head looks like a wave.
Yeah.
Ford's gonna look over at Calynn and be like, "Your head does look like a wave." Boo.
Mine also looks like a
Cool.
wave. It's just blonde and crispy.
So you're just
Crispy.
describing like wavy hair. That's just a hair type.
You're a hair type Pokemon.
I was made for this.
For what?
This hair. Yours is a wave. Mine is more of a swoop.
Just do everybody. Since we're here, do everybody. Go around. Tell
You're
everybody what their
a
hair type is.
wave.
Why not?
Ford is more of a jut. A jut forward.
Jut. Jut's the guy over there.
Yeah. Same thought.
Oh, it's funny. Hers is a wave. His is a fire. That's strange. Him down there.
Wait, did you just describe Chonks' hair as a fire?
I don't
Chunks'
think
hair is a
Charmander's-
horn. Jeff's hair is a fire. Down there, his is Ford adjacent. So a jut to the right.
And then I jump to the right.
And you with the rather quiet Bulbasaur, yours is a splat.
Thank you.
No, it was an insult.
Was it?
I was trying, Wavehead.
You failed, my guy. You failed.
Let's get back to the battle, Theo says.
Just like you failed accounting school.
I did not. I'm going to Goldenrod University. And
Sure, buddy. That's why you're here.
I am taking a sabbatical.
Oh, that's what they're calling it now.
Yes.
I always heard it was just dropping out, failure, flunking.
Don't you have to reapply if you take a sabbatical?
This is getting a little hurtful, Calynn. It's a little close to home here.
Are you on a sabbatical? I just thought you wanted to be a Pokemon trainer.
Okay, let's go with that one.
Yeah, dude.
This was my first
Don't say
choice.
the other one. I don't think it's a sabbatical if this is your second choice.
No.
Listen, we don't have to go. I'm not bullying you today. We're
Yes.
standing on the same side. I'll get back to you after this.
Get back to your fight, Wavehead.
Again, that's just it's just a hair type.
Oh,
It's
no, not
wavy.
anymore. Now it's a nickname that will stay forever.
Okay. Just like all the other nicknames you've come up with.
Yeah, that I've forgotten currently.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
This one's my favorite right now, though.
Yeah, cool.
Victor's checking his hair in his phone camera. It's a splat, really?
I think your hair looks great.
Thank you. Oh, shrinks.
As she says that, though, Elect Kid moves forward and just shoulder checks Basil with a quick attack. That's a crit. So that is 31.
So is that just minus regular defense?
Yes.
All right, he's at 1. Ooh, that took him out almost.
Hanging on. Chunks.
Chunks is going to use a swift action to begin, and that is Prime Fury. So Chunks is going to move up a combat stage.
You see your tail just...
And then Chunks is now for real going to use Rollout. Yeah. Oh, God. Why, Dice? Why do you do this to me?
You have bonus to your accuracy, is that right?
I do, yeah. It's +1.
So that does hit. 20 minus its defense. That's a big hit.
Good, dude. Good. It has to be when you're fucking playing water and fire, dude.
Aaron's up.
Fury swipes.
Holy shit. So 25. Damn, you rolled the lowest you could roll on that, but still
I know,
got 25.
I just saw that.
Yeah, so as Aaron takes these swipes at this fluffer ball, it's like now it's backing away, and Marceau goes, no. After Aaron, it's the war turtle. And Jet says, all right, you took that hit. Now give it back to her.
You can't keep saying these things.
Why?
Because never mind.
Again, try to take it out. Try to take her out. Boom. A 1.
A 1.
A 1 to hit.
A 1 to hit. And I have to give you my...
Either your speed evasion or your special evasion.
2.
So it misses. This jet of water shoots out of the war turtle's mouth, and what does it look like when Chonks dodges it?
I think Chonks is just still in that rollout. So like it was just one of those like Chonks is still rolling and it just right over top.
And this water just spills down and rains over you, Calynn, as it gets bashed away.
It looks cool as hell.
It looks so fucking cool.
Looks so fucking cool. Calyn's got her own personal fucking like rain cloud coming down. Fucking water dripping everywhere. Looks like Kaycie's profile picture on Facebook.
You know what's not cool?
Drugs.
Beat me to it.
Drugs?
What's not cool is...
Marceau.
Yes! Fluffer ball! Use your big attack! Thunder wave!
Your big attack?
Yeah.
Your big attack.
Your big attack. Use your
Do you hear it? Just keep saying it.
big attack. Yes. It cannot miss. Thunderwave cannot miss. 0 damage. Thunderwave cannot miss. Thunderwave paralyzes the target. So Aaron is paralyzed.
For how long?
I think until it saves. I
Or
have to
you
look it up.
use a berry or something.
Paralysis, -4 to speed, DC 5 save to act. So at the beginning of each of Aaron's turns, he'll make a D20 roll to see if he...
Unless a full heal will negate it.
Mhm.
Okay.
It restores a Pokemon's HP or status conditions. Nice job, Flufferball. Next up is Basil.
All right. Basil's on his last legs, so instead of doing that growl attack, he's actually gonna tackle Elekid back. How does that work?
That hits like hell.
How's that do you?
So 20 damage minus his defense, which his defense isn't great. And he gets pushed 2 meters back.
Yeah, so I'm picturing like Basil shoots his vines like into the ground and uses them to like jettison himself like and bash into the Elekid and knock it back.
Hell yeah. And it's like shaking its head as it's pushing itself back up. Kid. Next up is Jet. He'll say, all right, War Turtle, that's okay. Chonks is strong. Just maybe huddle up and bide your time a little bit. Victor.
Victor's gonna say, all right, Basil, you're doing great. His attacks are taking you out, so I'm gonna have you come back, okay, bud?
Basil looks over his shoulder and you just see like one of his eyes close from like pain, but he like gives you a little side smile. Like, okay, I got you.
Okay, all right, cool. Gotta go fast like Sonic. Okay, I will recall Basil and I will send out Leaf.
Please. Calynn.
Okay, cool. So Calynn herself is seeing that thunder wave come out and Aaron get paralyzed. Is gonna say like, oh man, you might want to try to resolve that before the next turn. Do you got anything for that, or should Aaron try to, I don't know. And then that's just after you, so she's just gonna move Aaron up the turn order to try and get him unparalyzed before.
Yeah, so you're moving Aaron up the turn order to now?
It depends. Do you have something that you want to
Yeah,
use
I'm gonna use
something?
the
So then
heal.
then never mind, because Ford goes before Elekid. So never mind. Take it back. I'll save it. Put it in the back pocket for later. Delete all of that.
What I'll allow you to do is move it up to above Elekid. So basically you move it to the top of the Pokemon order.
Yeah, right.
Then
right
Ford
behind
can
Ford.
go and Aaron can
Yeah.
go before Elekid.
You can allow it. That's not how that plays, but you can allow it. I guess.
Alex is the only person I know that argues when she gets like an okay from the GM. She's like,
I mean-
sure, you could do whatever I just said. It doesn't
saying.
fucking.
They have to go immediately after my turn, but sure, Austin. Do whatever you want to do.
All right, fine. He can't move. No, I'm just playing.
Nope, it's too late. You already said he could. I want my cake and I want to eat it too.
I want my cake and I want it now.
J.G. Wentworth Bakery.
Marcel will say, "Stop giving him pointers, you filthy wavehead."
Filthy. Now it's feeling a little bit like you maybe have a few, I don't know, opinions that you should maybe like keep to yourself and or change.
And Theo will say, "Maybe you should keep your own battle to yourself. I agree with this guy. Stay out of our battle."
You would agree with that guy. You're weak as fuck.
Oh yeah? Why are you not battling me, idiot?
Oh, you want me to battle you now? Sure. Let me get done with this one and then I'll come over and I'll kick your ass.
I already said that to you, Ford. You're up.
That was too close. I thought he was talking to me for a second.
Yeah, I
there,
thought
and
he was
like,
talking to Ford as well.
There's just a bystander here.
Yeah, no one listens to this fucking kid anyways.
Okay, I'm gonna use that heal to restore. It'll restore all the hit points and it'll.
It should, because Aaron's only down like 15, so
Yeah, he went down much.
Aaron is no longer paralyzed.
Okay, and then he's gonna use Karate Chop.
Karate chop. 10 will hit. Ooh, whoa.
Yeah, this is solid. This is solid pop. So that damage is 30 minus his defense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to sound like the game master for a minute here.
You did it. This karate chop, what does this look like as it decimates Marie? It's still up, but it hit it hard.
Okay, so it's all kind of like happens real quick, like the thunder wave happens, and then Aaron's just kind of standing there stunned a little bit, and then the heal comes in, and then right after that he does like the Popeye, like I just ate some spinach stuff, and then he just jumps over and karate chops the guy right smack between the eyes.
Marcel will say, "What? I thought we'd stopped him. What happened?" Anything else for Aaron?
No, we're gonna stay right where we're at.
Next up is the Elect Kid, who is now far away from its target. And remember, it's quick, but it ain't fast. It's gonna double move and get up towards the
Oh, I
leaf.
forgot we could do that.
Close the distance, Theo says. Chunks.
Close the Distance is his favorite Hercules song.
I can close the distance.
Chonks is gonna keep trying to do that roll out, and I'm gonna roll it. It increases the damage base by 4 if it hits again.
It did.
It did. Oh, well, that sucks that I crit 1'd on every fucking roll.
Must be talking about birds.
Must be talking about birds. 2 1s in a row, baby.
After that hit, Jed will say, "All right, War Turtle, just balls to the wall. Fuck it. You're going out next hit if you don't take her out."
Balls to the wall.
Ta-da! And War Turtle will again use, you guessed it, water gun. A -1. So
I think War Turtle got hit again by that rollout, and like when he heard balls to the wall, he's like spinning from the hit and just aims directly at the wall of this arena and just lets loose, which is not the direction Chunks is in. And then it's like, oh shit.
Jet goes, "Oh no!"
This war turtle just turned into Calvin peeing on something.
Yeah, pretty much. On the wall.
"Okay, Flufferball, if that didn't work, are you okay, Flufferball?" He like looks out at his Pokemon. "I should give you this potion. No, we'll finish it. Thunder Shock, use your other big move."
Why do you call them big moves?
I don't think he knows what it means.
I don't think he knows what anything means.
"I know a big move will finish him." It was a 13 hit.
This is a 13. Yeah, 13 hits.
So you are not paralyzed because that wasn't a 17, but you do take 25 electric damage minus your defense.
Okay.
And Leaf is up.
Leaf's not gonna fuck around. Elekid's right there. She's gonna tackle.
Hell yeah. 12 will hit.
Kabam.
A 20 minus its defense.
She does a cool like jump and like spin body ram sort of thing.
And as she hits this Elect Kid, you can see it's starting to get pretty beat up. And it's just, yeah.
Can you push him back 2 meters, please, for me?
Yeah. Jet's turn. All right. Yeah, it's time to heal. And he'll use a potion. Looks like War Turtle has some fight left in it. Victor.
All right, Leaf. Take him out. And glances over at Becca to see if she's watching or if she's bored.
She is on like the bleachers, like leaned over and says, yeah, take him out, Leaf. You beautiful Caterpie Pokemon, you. I hate that kid that's forward adjacent hair.
Yeah, he kind of stinks.
Yeah, I can smell him from here.
Good one.
Theo looks at her. Ugh, just mad. Calynn up.
All right. Calyn's literally going to say, oh, we're playing that game, and going to give Chonks a potion while Chonks is rolling on past.
It's like at NASCAR when they roll into the pit and everybody like changes the tires. I don't know if that's NASCAR or Formula One. You know what I mean. Cars.
Pit stops.
I agree.
Jed'll say, hey, them's the rules.
I mean, I guess. It's just not very, like, sporting.
Yeah, I just wanted this. No more, though. Whatever happens from here on out happens.
Oh, so now from this point, whatever happens.
Yeah, now that we both used one. Right?
Yeah, all right.
All right. You know it isn't gonna happen.
You?
Well, I'm already.
You winning?
I've already. Shut up.
You getting a girlfriend? You getting a boyfriend?
I can have whatever
You being
friends I
cool?
want.
You getting into college?
She's
You getting into
very
accounting
distracted.
school?
I mean, you're not wrong.
I too will use a potion. Theo says, we don't need it. This week Caterpie's going down.
You leave her out of this.
God.
This week? Like sometime later this week?
Oh, like yeah, with the 2 E's instead of the A.
Yeah. Like you're gonna take a Caterpie down like 2 days from now?
No, like strong strength.
You're gonna put it on the calendar?
Calynn? Like,
You guys, careful. If you keep having him explain the joke, it's gonna eventually get funny.
Damn it. I was trying to do a Calynn thing where I just keep talking over you.
I was done.
You're about to be done. Fucking nerd.
It looks like you're about to be done. Idiot.
You can't say the same thing that she did. That's not. You gotta do
it's
better.
No good, dude.
She said it to
You
me.
you just trying to fucking mansplain? You're just saying what I said louder? You think you're a man? You can just say what I say?
You think
say
you
it
can be
louder and
louder
suddenly
than
it's
me?
gonna
I
be
don't think
funny?
you can be
Yeah,
louder
I
than me. I
fucking
can get
can't be
louder.
louder than you,
And
dude.
I got a shocking voice because I like it.
Yeah, you do sound like an idiot. You're right.
Fort.
The accuracy that I gave Aaron, is it the whole battle?
I think so,
Or do I
yeah.
have to do it? All right. Then he's gonna be like, just finish him off.
Mankey. So elect kid's up. He will dart forward, right to left, and use a low kick. Boom. Misses. What does this look like as elect kid misses Leaf?
It's just like a little jump rope situation. He goes to swipe under her and she just jumps on top.
The elect kid, as its foot is swinging, it like sees Leaf jumping up and like its eyes go wide as it looks at it.
Lens flare.
Anime as fuck, bro. Chunks,
Yeah.
you gonna do that ludicrous move?
Yeah.
Roll out.
Oh, now.
3. So this goes up by 4 more now this time.
Sure does.
36. If it wasn't for that potion, this hits and the war turtle drops back and falls to its shell and then rolls over and slowly pushes itself back up. Why? Turtle. Aaron's up. Hit.
Thank God. Okay, so now I hit the 5 strike button on my Fury Swipes attack.
Mm-hmm.
2 hits.
Aaron strikes out against this fluffer ball and just beats it down into the ground, and you see the Maripa still holding on, just barely.
Okay.
Reap, give it all you got. War Turtle's one-trick pony. Gonna use a water gun again. A 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So that will be 54 points of damage minus Chunks' special defense. Calculator.
Got it.
All right. As this jet just shoots out and hits Chunks, knocking her out of rollout for just a second, but she tucks back into it. Next up is Fluffer Ball. Fluffer! You're getting your ass kicked by this Danny wannabe. Do something great. Use your Thunder Shock again, your big move. Oh shit, that's a crit. Uh-oh. 44 minus defense.
Yeah, that'll put him out.
Yeah, that crit did it. Aaron drops, and you see these little swirls around his eyes.
Just recall him.
Fluffer! Who's the idiot now?
Ford just turns and walks away, just mumbling about how he hates that guy.
I mean, it's still you. You're still the idiot.
Ah, but the idiot that won.
Yeah? And?
Good to be an idiot loser than an idiot wavehead.
What?
Leafs up.
Austin just bailed out of that one. All right, we're gonna keep tackling. It's tackle time. Here we go.
17 will hit.
So yeah, she's up in the air with the lens flare, and she gets a glint in her eye, and she just spins and whacks him across the face with her tail.
Head over heels back 2 meters. As
Fuck
he
yeah.
looks up, Theo says, "What the hell, that kid? Finish this thing off." Jet will say, "Give it all you got."
Keep going, Leaf. I think we've almost got him.
Keep going, Chunks.
The elect kid will move forward, and you see these jolts of electricity shoot between these 2 things above its head, and it goes, yeah, and it'll use Shockwave against Leaf. Shockwave can't miss. And then with its movement, it'll move kind of catty corner around. Chunks,
All right, Chunks is gonna keep rolling out.
roll out. 1. Oh, it's a 2 though, because you have your
a
extra
2.
accuracy. So that just hits.
Gotta increase my DB.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoa. What's it look like when Chunks defeats War Turtle?
It's poor War Turtles finally hitting Chunks and then, going back in her shell, like kind of like trying to crawl in there, and Chunks is just all around and just hits the shell one more time and just does another like slam into the wall on her back. Eyes.
Next up is Leaf.
All right, she's gonna run right up to Elect Kid in what I hope is the final tackle.
11 hits, 16 damage. The target is pushed 2 meters. What does this look like?
Hell yeah. All right, so she just suffered a little electrical attack. She shakes it off. She's got that little glint star in her eye, and she waddles forward, runs I don't know. She gets there, and she remembers her strength training with that other Caterpie, and she channels that confidence into a final attack straight to the chest, like a bullet rising from the ashes, and just bam.
And he rolls over flat on his back, swirls around his eyes. Theo goes, "Ah, damn it." Becca's like, "Yeah, Victor, you did it."
I did it! Leaf, you did it! I did way less than you. You did everything. You're great.
Jet walks over and recalls War Turtle and says, "You did great, buddy." And he looks to Calynn. "Nice job." And he puts a fist down for Chunks, and Chunks Fist bumps him.
Calynn will go up and like offer him a fist bump too.
That was a great battle.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Even with type advantage, I still lost. You still beat me. You did great. That rollout is clutch.
It is freaking clutch. But, you know, I have to thank your War Turtle for missing a couple times, too. That was pretty decent.
Yeah.
I appreciated that.
Yeah, we're going to have to work on accuracy. He rubs the back of his head. All right, well, I'm going to head out.
I'm going to go find that Growlithe.
We're going to go on a date after work.
Ah,
And as Ford is alone by himself, what is he thinking?
How much he hates that guy. This guy sucks. Gets into school instead of me. Beats me at Pokemon. He doesn't even do Pokemon. I don't even do Pokemon. I don't even know what's happening. This sucks. He's just grumpy.
And as you guys have faced these challengers, your rivals in battle, we'll see what happens next time. You guys can catch more of me at CZDrop on Twitter and twitch.tv/CZDrop. Every other Sunday, we do Dungeons and Dracon Beams. Every other Friday, a new episode of The Lake Starter comes out. Okay, bye.
I'm Tim, and you can find me at horsegirls.club because I do a podcast called Horse Girls. I'm also on Animorphs Anonymous and occasionally Surprise Attack Book Club. Not me, the occasionally. The attack is occasional. And I'm Remo Beware on Twitter.
Hello, I am Kaycie. I can be found on podcasts like Animorphs Anonymous and Hearst Girls, where I talk about books with my friends. I can be found once a month on Art Corner, where I draw stuff with my friends. I can be found at B-Side You, which is my gay romance webcomic that I make and draw. You can read that for free at bsideyoucomic.com or on Tapas and Webtoons. You can also go to my Patreon to get early access pages and work in progress pages and other such content. If you find any of this intriguing, you can find me at all the places you can find me at linktr.ee/KCD Studios. Find.
Hi, I'm Alex. You can find me on Twitter at AlexandBirds. You can also find me on 800 billion podcasts all around the world. You can find me on Animorphs Anonymous. You can find me on Horse Girls. You can find me on Dungeons and Dragon Beams. You can find me on Surprise Attack Book Club. And then the other ones that are around that I do on occasion. Some of them on hiatus. Some of them are just, sporadic, like Questmaster. Oh, Linktree, linktr.ee/join the club. So you can find all of our work there.
You can start late, but at least you're starting. Okay, bye.